Welcome to Discourses by Shri Brahmachaitanya Maharaj, Gondavalekar. Today we'll explore the February 27th discourse on why we fail to develop love for nama, where we delve into the reasons behind our inability to develop intense love for nama and how we can overcome these obstacles. The names of the great saints such as Jnaneshwar, Tukaram, Samartha Ramdas have survived these long centuries. The reason is that they had intense love for nama. We have faith in the words of these saints. We also feel that we should have the same intense love for nama that they had. Why do we not succeed in this? This point deserves consideration. The saints declare that nama surpasses even nectar in its deliciousness. Why then do we fail to feel love for it? Certainly there must be something that stands in the way. If sugar placed on the tongue fails to taste sweet, we say that evidently there is something wrong with our palate and health. Similarly, since we fail to find sweetness in nama, there must be something wrong with us. Almost all people put forward one plea or another. One says, I do not feel love for nama because I am yet unmarried. When I have a wife and children and a family of my own, I shall naturally come to love nama. But then, how many of those who are married and have a family love nama? Some others say, because we are short of money, we have always to labor under anxiety, and this bars the rise of love for nama. How many of the affluent millionaires can we show who have developed this love? Yet others plead preoccupation with worldly responsibilities such as the wife and the family, illness, management of farms and property, as the cause for the lack of love for nama. Yet others say, I am fed up with the travails of worldly life. I shall now renounce all these and become a sannyasin so that I may acquire love for nama. Yet others may be so disgusted as to be inclined to ending life by suicide. In brief, everyone blames the situation he finds himself in for failure to acquire love for nama. We should give serious thought to this and find out whether the external situation is a real impediment to the generation and development of love for nama. To my mind, the true cause is that we do not sincerely desire to have God as the mentor and support. Indeed, to feel such a desire is a matter of rare good fortune. When such a desire arises, that itself will show you the way. Personal reflection. Let me share a story from the life of Sant Jnaneshwar that beautifully illustrates his deep desire and devotion towards God. The story of Jnaneshwar and the buffalo. Sant Jnaneshwar, also known as Jnanadeva, was a revered saint, poet and philosopher of the Bhakti movement in Maharashtra, India. His unwavering desire for God and profound devotion are evident throughout his life and teachings. One particular event that beautifully illustrates his deep desire towards God and his spiritual wisdom is the famous incident with the buffalo. In Jnaneshwar's time, there was a prevalent belief among certain Brahmins that they were superior to other Varnas, castes, and that their knowledge and spiritual status were unparalleled. Jnaneshwar, however, believed in the unity of all souls and the presence of the divine in every being, regardless of their social status. One day, a group of Brahmins filled with pride and a sense of superiority approached Jnaneshwar and challenged his teachings. They questioned his belief in the equality of all souls and mocked his devotion. In their arrogance, they pointed to a buffalo and asked Jnaneshwar if the soul of the buffalo and their own souls were the same. Jnaneshwar, with unwavering faith and profound wisdom, replied, yes, the Atman, soul of every being, is the same. The Brahmins, filled with pride and disbelief, demanded proof of Jnaneshwar's claim. They asked him to demonstrate that the buffalo's soul was capable of the same spiritual understanding as theirs. Undeterred by their skepticism, Jnaneshwar approached the buffalo with deep reverence and love. He gently touched the buffalo and, invoking the divine presence within it, chanted the holy name. Miraculously, the buffalo began to chant the Vedas, reciting the sacred verses with clarity and devotion. The Brahmins were astonished and humbled by this divine manifestation. They realized the profound truth of Jnaneshwar's teachings and the unity of all souls. This miraculous event showcased Jnaneshwar's deep desire towards God and his unwavering faith in the divine presence within every being. This story demonstrates the importance of sincere desire towards God. By dedicating all actions to God and persistently chanting nama, we can transcend worldly attachments and experience true spiritual bliss. Jnaneshwar's unwavering devotion and pure motives exemplify the path to spiritual fulfillment and liberation.